Hello there, welcome back. This is another hand on Rush Poker. Basically, I want your opinions on this. Did I do the right thing? You'll find out what I mean in a second. So here I am with pocket queens. The table folds around until this guy raises 4 times the big blind, which is kind of like a standard thing on these tables on Rush Poker. I decide to flat call. I want to see what the flop is. I don't want to start re-raising and then ending up being against kings or aces or ace-king, something like that. So the flop comes up it's not dangerous at all really, nothing threatened me there, but the big blind raises to $1.25. The guy who was the initial better re-raises 4 times. What do I do here? Do I raise? Do I call? Do I fold? Now what I do here is I fold. Was this the right play? Should I have bet more prior to the flop? This guy decides to call the initial big blind, so he could have anything. I'm putting him on. Probably he might have spunked 8-4. He might have spun 8-6. He might have top pair, something like that. I don't know. The other one, GM Joris, I'm thinking has got a big hand because why raise that big? Why raise prior to the flop and then after the flop unless you've got a big hand? He might have pocket kings. This is probably why I thought I folded. Next card is another 6. Kyria checks. This makes me think he might be on a flush draw because obviously there's no flush out there, and he bet when that hit, so he might be on a flush draw. GM Joris then bets big. Now, if I was still open in this situation, what would have been the right play there? I think I would have folded there, and it would have cost me $4.50. But probably I would have been pot committed, and I would have had to have gone all in. Anyway, Kyria calls that $7 bet. Big pot in the middle now. And the last card is a queen, which obviously in hindsight, really bad card, really great card for me. Kyria then goes all in, which is spooky because I would have thought it's the other guy. The other guy's been the aggressor throughout the whole thing. I think Kyria's bluffing. But GM Joris, for some reason, after committing, I don't know, $15 into this hand, decides to fold. And Kyria scoops a really nice pot without even having to show his cards. He was the big blind. I can't see him having anything other than missing a flush draw, or maybe hitting. He might have had a 6, which meant he would have had trips, but that queen on the river would have filled me up anyway. Anyway, do you think I made the right decision? Should I have maybe I should have raised pre-flop? I don't know. Raised the razor initially because GM Joris disappeared. I think maybe he's a good player and he had a pair of kings. Saw the other 6 come out, and then Kyria obviously saying, I've got a 6, prove that you haven't. Anyway, I'd like your opinions. I'd like to see what you thought. And would you have done the same thing, or would you have just tipped all in with queen?